Hey everyone! As we delve deeper, let's consider how these different motivations for face touching can blend together. For instance, during a heated debate, a person might feel both stress and a need to be deceptive. They might unconsciously stroke their chin while weighing their words carefully, revealing their inner struggle. This instance highlights that human behavior is rarely black and white. Emotions and reactions are intertwined, often leading to complex gestures. One interesting aspect to consider is the cultural differences surrounding face touching. In some cultures, touching the face during conversation can be seen as a sign of respect or thoughtfulness, while in others, it may be perceived as inappropriate or distracting. These varying interpretations add another layer of complexity to our understanding of this behavior. It reminds us that communication is not only about the words we use but also how our body language is influenced by cultural contexts. Observing these differences can enrich our interactions and help bridge gaps in understanding across diverse backgrounds. Another intriguing layer to this discussion is the role of personal habits and environmental factors influencing face touching. For instance, someone who works in a high-stress job may touch their face more often, developing a habitual response to daily pressures. This behavior can become so ingrained that it occurs almost automatically, regardless of the context. Moreover, factors such as humidity, temperature fluctuations, or even wearing face masks can heighten awareness of facial sensations, prompting more frequent touching. Personal grooming rituals might also play a role, as adjusting hair or glasses often leads to incidental face contact. Recognizing these variances not only highlights the complexity of our habits but also emphasizes how external elements can intertwine with our psychological states. As we navigate conversations, being mindful of these intricacies can enhance our understanding of others and ourselves. As we reflect on these various influences, it's essential to note that face touching also interacts with the concept of nonverbal communication as a whole. Our hands, through these gestures, engage in a silent dialogue that complements our spoken words. This combination of gestures with verbal communication can reinforce or contradict the messages we convey, creating a rich tapestry of interaction. In moments of vulnerability or tension, understanding the nuances of face touching can be profoundly illuminating, guiding us toward greater empathy and connection with others. Ultimately, recognizing these subtle, yet powerful cues enriches our communication skills, enabling us to connect more genuinely on multiple levels. This understanding fosters compassion and improves our interactions, making each conversation more meaningful and productive. Additionally, let's not overlook the role of individual differences in face-touching behaviors. Personality traits, such as introversion or extroversion, can significantly influence how one interacts with their own face during conversations. For example, an introverted person may touch their face more frequently when feeling nervous or overwhelmed in social situations. Conversely, extroverts may display more open body language, leading to different facial interactions altogether. This variance reflects not only personal comfort levels but also broader engagement styles that can shape the dynamics of conversation. Understanding these individual distinctions allows us to appreciate the nuanced ways in which people express themselves, revealing a deeper layer of human connection. As we consider the implications of face touching, we can also recognize its educational potential. By being aware of such behaviors in ourselves and others, we can create a more informed atmosphere during discussions. For instance, if we observe someone touching their face out of anxiety, we may choose to adjust our approach and offer them the opportunity to express themselves more freely. Ultimately, recognizing these subtle signals fosters a supportive environment, encouraging more open dialogue and deeper understanding between individuals. Embracing these insights enhances our abilities as communicators, allowing for enriched interpersonal connections that honor both verbal and nonverbal nuances. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that understanding face touching in conversations provides invaluable insights into human behavior. By recognizing the various influences at play, we can enhance our communication and foster a deeper connection with others. So, whether it's stress, concentration, or a habitual gesture, every touch tells a story that merits our attention and understanding. Yet, there's another dimension to consider: the impact of societal norms and personal boundaries. In some communities, touching one's face may evoke different feelings, ranging from comfort to discomfort, based on how close physical interactions are typically perceived. For example, individuals raised in environments where personal space is paramount might find face touching to be intrusive or inappropriate. In contrast, others who grow up in more tactile cultures might view it as a natural extension of expressing thoughts and feelings. Understanding this tapestry of social influences helps us navigate conversations more effectively, ensuring we remain sensitive to the diverse backgrounds and experiences that shape how we communicate. It's fascinating to consider how the act of face touching connects with different emotions, revealing more than just a basic gesture. For instance, when someone raises a hand to their face during a moment of excitement, it might serve as an expression of joy or anticipation. This brings us to the point that gestures often carry layers of meaning, acting as a form of silent expression that enhances our spoken language. By closely observing these interactions, we may tap into a rich source of information about ourselves and those around us. Understanding the nuances of face touching enables us to navigate conversations with greater empathy and awareness, enriching both our interactions and emotional connections with others. By recognizing these subtle cues, we can foster a deeper understanding of human behavior and cultivate meaningful dialogues in our daily lives. Thank you for joining us today.